video about simple hand quilting. Today I'm going to show you how to do a very simple but effective running stitch around the edge of my hexagon flower. This is a really nice way to add definition and make it stand out. You can use any thread that you like, but I prefer using embroidery thread, and I'm using 3 strands of embroidery thread and an embroidery needle. I have already appliqued my hexagon flower onto this background. To see how I did that, please check out my other video, which is called How to Applique a Hexagon Flower. To begin, I find the top of my hexagon flower, which is this hexagon here, and I like to start by bringing my thread up here at this corner, about 1/4 of an inch away from this edge of the hexagon. So I start from the back. I have a knot in my embroidery thread and I pull through until I've hit the knot at the back here. I am stitching onto cotton fabric. I have some foam at the back because this is going to become a hexagon storage basket. If you'd like to see the pattern for that, there is a link below this video. So next I want to go back down a stitch length away from where I came up here. And so now is the point to decide how big you want your stitches to be. I want mine to be, again, roughly about 1/4 of an inch. So I put my needle back down about 1/4 of an inch away from where I came up. And at the back, I can feel my needle here against my finger that is holding the fabric. So I know that I've gone through all of the layers, and I use that finger to help me push the needle back up again about 1/4 of an inch away from where it went down here. Once I've done that, I pull the thread through and I have made my first stitch, and I'm ready to make my second one. If you find that the needle hitting your finger behind is hurting you, you could use a thimble, and you could also use a thimble on the middle finger of your other hand, but I don't find that this needle is too sharp. Continuing in this way, I judge about 1/4 of an inch away from where the thread came up here. Put my needle down. Again, I can feel my needle against my finger underneath, and I use that to help me come back up, this time at an angle as I'm following the shape of the hexagon flower around the edge. So 2 stitches made, and I'm ready to do the next one in exactly the same way. Push it down, push it back up again, trying to keep an even distance between the stitches and trying to make sure the stitches are an even length. With quilting, it is important to make sure you do go through all of the layers, especially if you've got wadding, a backing fabric and a top fabric like I have here. Once you get into a nice rhythm with this sort of stitching, it is so relaxing to do. I really enjoy hand quilting, and I love the look of it too. I think it gives your projects a lovely handmade, hand-stitched feel to them. It's something you just can't achieve with a sewing machine.